Hello, lovely souls, and welcome to this full moon in Pisces yoga practice. For those of you who are new here, my name is Dana, and this is Ace, who's joining me for today's practice. And I create yoga sequences based on the full moon and new moon zodiac sign of every month. So for today's full moon in Pisces, Pisces is a water sign and it rules our feet and joints. So today's practice, we're going to be focusing on those areas, and the theme for today's practice is intuition. So Pisces also rules our third eye chakra, which is all about intuition. And so today's practice kind of invites you to reflect and to pause, to take a moment, and not to need to have all the answers, but practicing that inner instinct, which is often we hold it with a tight grip, but allowing yourself to try to not control what's coming next, and instead inviting us to trust our intuition. So with that said, feel free to grab some props. If you have any blocks, bolsters, or pillows for the end of the practice, because I usually end the practice with a 5 to 10 minute guided meditation. So feel free to have that handy beside you, and we're going to start our practice with a breathing exercise. So this will also help to create space and to soften emotionally while we ground ourselves. So remembering Pisces also rules the feet, so not only our intuition, but also allowing ourselves to ground, to help with ourselves to move with our intuition. Come here. Yeah. So find yourself in a comfortable seat, any seat you'd wish to, either feet in front of you or legs crossed together, and just allowing your seat, the root chakra, which is at the base of your spine, just feeling that connected to the earth. As you keep your eyes closed, and slowly inhaling through your nose, and slowly exhaling out through your nose. And as you allow your mind to relax, this time gently inhale again through your nose for a count of 4. And pause gently here. Take a moment. And now exhaling for a count of 6. So slightly longer exhale here. And begin again, inhaling for 4. Pause. And exhale for 6. And repeating the breaths here. Taking a few more deep breaths, and perhaps this time imagine each exhale releasing any mental noise, and each inhale inviting clarity. And take a moment to silently repeat to yourself, I trust life's timing. I am supported. I trust myself. Just taking 2 more deep breaths here. After your next exhale, come back to your natural breathing. And we'll begin seated with our legs in front and just doing some ankle rotations here. So bringing your seat underneath the body, legs in front. Feel free, you can also ground your hands beside your seat. And now just circling the feet in one direction and in the other direction. So beginning to tap into that grounding energy and releasing any tension from the feet. Now pointing one toe as you flex the other foot and switching. And now crossing your right ankle over the left thigh. You can use your hands here, so if you're comfortable, you can bring the fingers in between your toes. So this helps to spread out your toes and just using your hand to circle the toes. And in the other direction as well. And Ace is here to help. Now we're going to switch the sides. So taking your right hand to your left toes. And opposite direction. This is also joining in with the pawing. And now taking both feet back behind you. Now optional, if you're comfortable, you can spread the toes on the ground and come seated onto the heels, or feel free, you can place your feet completely flat on the ground. You can also use a pillow between your seat and your heels if you need a bit more support. Right here, we're going to start with a gentle side bend. Inhale, reaching the arms up beside you. Exhale, lowering the right hand down towards the ground, or if you need a bit of height, you can always use a block to support you. I'll just bring it around so you can see me. And gently bringing the left arm over your head. So side bend here. Feel free to use a block or without a block. Inhale, reaching both arms up. Exhale, bend to the opposite side. Inhale, reaching arms up. Exhale, bring the palms to the heart center. You're going to place the palms down onto the mat and tapping out the feet. Tap, tap, tap. And coming to seat again. Feel free. You can come seated on your heels. And we're going to interlace the fingers together and just circling the wrists here in one direction. So focusing on our joints, and in the opposite direction. And now some movements here, maybe wave-like movements, tapping into our water sign and allowing the body to flow naturally. So moving as well your arms and your elbows. And let's inhale, reaching the palms over the head. Exhale, bringing the palms to the heart center. From here, you're going to come seated to a one-legged wide seat. So taking the right leg out to the side, left foot towards the inner right thigh. From here, inhale, reaching the arms up, and we're going to come to a side bend. So reaching the right hand towards your leg or your foot or the toes, and left arm over the head. Taking a few breaths here. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, palms to the heart center. We'll switch the sides. Left leg out to the side. Reaching arms up, spine nice and tall, and now bend to the left. And keep reaching the right shoulder, opening that up. Hi Ash, now we have an Ash joining us as well. Inhale, lifting arms up. Exhale, bring the palms to the heart center. Coming to a seated forward fold. This time, bring both legs together. And see here, if you would like to, you can also scooch your seats back behind you. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Feel free, if you have straps, you can use a strap to support you here. Most important thing is you're not rounding your shoulders, so the spine stays lengthened, and here you're leaning the chest towards your thighs. Holding here for a few breaths. Keeping your eyes closed and focusing on the breathing, just listening to any inner voices or intuition, and trying to release any chatter from the mind. And inhale, gently coming to a seat. We're going to bring the knees underneath the hips and tapping into our water element here. So creating circles with the hips. Going to just take circles, rounding here, and allowing the shoulders to also move. Maybe taking figure eights, or just swaying side to side. Feel free to do anything that feels good for you. And try to remember to switch the side, so do it in the opposite direction. Taking the time here to allow your mind feel what the body wants. Taking a few breaths here. And slowly, now coming to a child's pose. Allowing the knees to stay wide, hands stay wide, relax the head. Take a few deep breaths here. As you place the forehead to the ground, tapping into a third eye as well here. Maybe if it feels good, you can sway the head side to side, massaging that area, massaging foreheads. And come to stillness. Take one more deep breath. And slowly coming back to a seat. We're gonna find our way to standing. So here, bringing the hands down, curl the toes. You're gonna inhale, look forward, and as you exhale, coming to downward dog. Maybe pedal out the feet. Allow the head to hang. And slowly walk the hands towards the feet. Keep the knees bent as you inhale, gently straightening, lengthening one vertebra at a time, reaching up to standing, palms over the head, and exhale, bring the palms to the heart center. Gonna come to tree pose here. I'm just finding that balance. We'll begin with the right foot grounded and taking the left foot towards your inner right leg. Taking a few breaths here. Feel free, you can keep the toes down on the ground. You can reach a foot higher up or bring your heel towards your inner thigh. And another option is to take the left foot to your right hip. Whichever variation you choose, remember to keep opening that left knee out to the side and the hips are facing forward. Finding that balance, grounding down through the feet. Allowing ourselves to practice stability and mindfulness. And slowly, gently lowering the left foot down. Maybe just gently lift one heel and the other up just to release any pressure. And we'll switch the sides this time. Right foot comes to your left leg. And this side might feel different. Just remember to try to keep the toes pointed forward, your left toes. And finding your variation here on the side. If you want to practice a bit more challenging, you can also lift the hands over your head, straightening the arms. And exhale, slowly releasing a foot down. From here, we're going to come to a forward fold. Keep your feet either hip width apart or slightly apart, toes pointed forward, hips facing forward. We're going to inhale, reach the hands up. Exhale, forward fold. And placing the hands down onto the ground. Here, if you like to, you can use a block and just to give yourself a bit of height to support. From here, you're going to keep the toes and the heels grounded and lifting the heels up, coming onto the toes. Keep the crown of your head pointed down and exhale, release. And a few more movements like this with your breath, lifting heels up and releasing down. And slowly here, bend the knees to lift yourself back up to standing. Inhale, reaching arms up. Exhale, bring the palms to the heart center. From here, we're going to come to lizard lunge. Inhale, reaching arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come to halfway lift. Exhale, release the hands, walk the hands forward, and you're going to step the right foot beside your right hand. From here, lowering the left knee down. So again, tapping into our hips here, which is also the water energy and where we hold the intuition. And we're going to open the right knee out to the side. Twisting here. So option, left hand can stay on the ground. You can have a block here to support your left hand as well. Or if you're comfortable, you can lower the right elbow down either onto a block or onto the ground. Slowly releasing here, stepping the right knee back behind you. Let's take a breath here. Bring the wrists underneath your shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Inhale, belly down. Exhale, round chin towards the chest. Coming back to neutral, this time stepping the left foot beside your left hand, coming to lizard here. Take the time to find the space, the opening that's comfortable for you. And gently release here, bringing the left knee underneath your hips. Take another breath here in cat-cow. Inhale, belly down. Exhale, round chin towards the chest. Coming back to neutral, let's come to child's pose. Allow the forehead to again touch the ground, connecting to that third eye chakra. Focusing on the breath, focusing on quieting the mind. And slowly coming to seat, bring the legs forward in front of you. And one final pose before Shavasana. This is going to be a reclined butterfly pose. Feel free, if you have a bolster and you wish to use it, you can place it underneath your back. So option without the bolster is you laying your back onto the ground and bringing the soles of the feet together. So here, option, it could be a variation of happy baby pose, bringing the soles of the feet together and keeping them lifted up with the knees wide. Or for a more gentler and relaxing variation, dropping the feet down to the ground. So you can stay here or use a bolster underneath your back. Find a position that feels good. Taking a few breaths here. And whenever you're ready, allowing the body to relax in your final resting pose. You can stay here or come to Shavasana, allowing your whole body to relax on the ground. And we'll slowly begin a guided meditation. So feel free, take your time, find your comfortable position. And if you wish to, you may place one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly. And taking this moment to notice the spaciousness that you've created. And allow your whole body to settle into the support beneath you. Feel the gentle rhythm of your breath. There is nowhere else you need to be, and nothing you need to solve. Nothing you need to become. Imagine standing beside a calm body of water beneath the moonlight. The surface is still, and as you look into the water, you see your reflection, not just as you are today, but every version of yourself that has brought you to this moment. The woman who was afraid, the woman who doubted herself, the woman who kept going even when life felt uncertain. And silently thank each version of yourself as they all carried you here. And now imagine placing any worries, expectations, or fears into the water. And watch them gently drift away. There's no need to chase them, no need to pull them back. Simply allow them to float beyond the horizon. And bring your awareness to the space between your eyebrows. And imagine a soft light glowing there, becoming brighter with each breath. This is your space of intuition, the quiet inner knowing that has always been with every breath. This is your center of creativity, emotion, and flow. As you bring your awareness to your lower belly, notice the gentle rise and fall with every breath. This is your center of creativity, emotion, and flow. And allow yourself to soften here. Silently repeat, I trust myself. I honor my emotions. I release what no longer supports me. I welcome what is ready to unfold. And rest here for several moments. Know that every ending creates space for a new beginning, and every season has its purpose. Every phase of your life carries wisdom. When you're ready, begin to deepen your breath. Gently invite movement back into your fingers and toes, and carrying the sense of trust with you as you move into the days ahead. Namaste. Thank you for sharing this practice with me, and I hope that you leave your mat feeling more calmer and lighter and more connected to yourself. I'd love to know how this practice made you feel. Feel free to share that in the comments below. And maybe even if you'd wish to, you can share a reflection of what you are choosing to trust more deeply in your life right now. And this might inspire others as well. I always love hearing from you. And if you enjoyed practicing with me, please remember to subscribe to my channel and like the videos, share the videos with somebody who might need this. Also, if you are interested in some free practices or free guides, they're available on my website. These are all about living in connection to the moon, as well as your cycle and your chakras. So until next time, honor your rhythm, trust your intuition, and take gentle care of yourself. Thank you.